Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam 81, and I'm coming back to you again. This is from the Bloomington, Bloomingtonarian.com. This video shows racist attack directed at Bloomington Man on the 4th of July. These are the people in question right here, and this is the video. Before I show this video, I do stress viewer discretion is advised. This is not for children. I'm going to read the article, and then I am going to show the video at the end. So it says a Bloomington resident said he was assaulted, injured, and threatened with a noose by a group of men on public property near the shore of Lake Monroe on Saturday, July 4th. Saturday, just before 7:52 p.m., V. Booker, a prominent voice for civil rights in Bloomington, and member of the Monroe County Human Rights Commission, said he called 911 after being assaulted, and that the DNR came to the scene but refused to arrest his attackers. Booker said he was pinned to a tree, and a group of men threatened to break his arms and made the statement, "Get the noose," while telling Booker's companions to leave the area. Booker said the individuals who had Confederate flags and made statements about white power claimed he and his companions had trespassed on private property. "I don't want to recount this, but I was almost the victim of an attempted lynching. I do not want this to have happened to me or anyone. It hurts my soul and my pride, but there are multiple witnesses and it can't be hidden or avoided," said Booker. The site is the location opposite of Cutright Recreation Area along IND 446. Is near the site of the former Zoom Flume water slide, which was once billed as the largest concrete water slide in the entire Midwest. In documentation posted to Facebook by Booker, describes the ordeal. "On our way into the park, we, a friend, and I encountered a large group of white males, seemingly drunk, wearing an oversized hat with a Confederate flag painted on it. We were polite and continued on, even though the encounter felt awkward. We noticed he began following us in a ATV, and we stopped as he drove up behind us and then stated we were on private property. We relayed to him that we believed the organizers had received permission from the property owners to cross, but apologized and went on to our beautiful site just off the water without any further incident. When we arrived, we were told the event organizer of the encounter, and it was relayed that the individual wasn't the actual property owner, and that the organizer apologized. Even still, we advised our folks still en route to use the public beachway to avoid any possible conflict arising. We later found out that these individuals had blocked off the public beachway with a boat in their ATVs, claiming that it was also their land. When folks tried to cross, they yelled white power at them. Honestly, we thought it might just be one of those drunken individuals with the Confederate hat. we had encountered earlier who might be initiating the conflict. We decided to just walk back and attempt to simply have a conversation with some of the more sober seemingly group members and see if we could smooth things over a bit. We were calm and polite, but looking back now, it appeared that these individuals began targeting our group the moment they saw myself, a black man, and were looking to provoke a conflict. The individuals were calm for the moment, then quickly became aggressive, and we started to simply leave. Rather than go back onto the public beach, they angrily indicated for us to use the trail, so we complied. And the friend and I started walking them back to our site. A short moment later, they began following us, yelling. Two of them jumped me from behind and knocked me to the ground. I tussled with the two of them, and another one joined in, then two more. The five were able to easily overwhelm me and got me to the ground and dragged me, pinned my body against a tree as they began pounding on my head and ripping out some of my hair, with several of them still on top of my body, holding me down. They held me pinned and continued beating me for several minutes, seemingly becoming more and more enraged as they kept trying to seriously injure me and falling. At the point during the attack, one of the men jumped on my neck. I could feel both his feet and his full body weight laying hard against my neck. At this point, the commotion and the sound, one of the men's young teenage daughters screaming for her father and the other to let me go, started attracting more people, most whom I didn't know, who started attempting to intervene. The attackers told the growing group, "We're going to break his arms," while literally attempting to bend my arms behind me, and then stated to the members of their party several times, "Get the news," amongst some other choice slurs. With me still pinned underneath them, they kept telling onlookers to leave the boy and that everyone else, all white, could go. Folks then started filming the confrontation and shouting that they wouldn't leave me to be killed. Part of the attack was captured on video by witnesses. A witness who said he declined to give his name out of fear for his life said all of our lives were in danger and that it was impossible to comprehend the amount of hatred shown by the individuals that attacked and tried to harm his friend. He said law enforcement officers from Indiana Department of Resources refused to arrest the attackers, and that they decided later the area was unsafe for fear of their lives, packed up their campsite and left the area. He said he would like the individuals to be held accountable for their actions. I was diagnosed with a minor concussion, some abrasions, bruising, and some ripped out hair patches, Booker said, who also told the Bloomington he was suffering from pain while moving his head. The Bloomington has reached out to the DNR for comment earlier Sunday via email and received the following response Monday. The Indiana Department of Natural Resources Law Enforcement Division can confirm our officers responded to a call for service. The incident is under investigation, and the final report will be forwarded to the Monroe County Prosecutor's Office upon completion. To complete a public records request, please submit the attached documents by mail, fax, or email to, and this is the information right here. Okay? That's the radio communications from the DNR regarding the incident and compliance. I'm also going to see if I can play that too. But here is the Facebook post right here. And what I'm going to do right now is take the time to play this video. And I do want to stress to everyone, this is a graphic. Please, viewer discretion is advised. If you have children, please do not watch this around them. And here we go. Let me see. These are the men right here. Okay. Alright, so we're about to go up to this video. This is the recording, I believe, of the call that they got during the broadcast across the radios. So I'm gonna try to play this. Okay.
Affirmative. We just took a call reference a fight that happened at the old Zoom Flume property, and there were 4 subjects that attacked another subject, and he cannot come out of the woods. He's advising that the people that beat him up are still there, and he's feeling unsafe. Are you able to head to the property and assist?
Affirmative. Are they saying they're camping on that private property back there? Or are they on the state property?
He said right off the south side of the causeway on the old Zoom Flume property across from Cutright, 4 subjects were yelling things at the CP and then attacked him. His friend has a video of the attack, and he's afraid to come out of the woods because the people that beat him up are still there.
Was he able to provide suspect description?
That's negative. The call dropped once while we were talking to him. He did call back. I do have a phone number for the caller.
17 clear. I have wind traffic. Could you try to call that St. P back? Will be 1076. Plus just the suspect description.
Should we try and have him walk towards the water if they're on the other side blocking him from leaving on that side?
Wind noise. Can you 10-9?
The subject is going to walk down towards the water. He's advising that he can walk towards the water. Apparently they're on the other side of him. So that he's going to walk towards the water. Dispatch.
Go ahead.
We have a 6-foot black male who's going to be heading down to the beach area. Reference that disturbance call.
What beach area?
Just the attacking parties.
I believe so. Nobody here wants to give any information whatsoever. But the CP is not here.
Clearly, not currently have him on TX.
617 clear.
Green hat, yellow and gray shirt, khaki shorts.
617 clear.
Property area. He's heading down towards the water.
And that's the CP.
That's affirmative.
Okay, so you just heard that part, and now we're about to go up to the actual video.
We're just trying to get out of here, guys. We're just trying to get out of here.
Let him go. I don't get
go, dude. Let him go. Let him go. Please. Let him go. Please let him go. We're going to as soon as you let him go. I'm going to.
You guys all go. Guys, get the fuck out of here.
Let him go.
Get your phones out here and go.
Let him
Shake
go.
your head at me and go. Get the fuck out of here. Go.
Yeah, I know.
Just like all you were when you came down and invaded us.
I know.
Just like when you guys invaded us.
No one invaded.
You guys invaded us. We were having a great time and you invaded us.
No one invaded you.
Stupid fucking liberal fucks. That's what you get. Take your ass on. Bring it back.
What's wrong? Are you okay? That was so unnecessary.
Oh yeah, hold your heart, you little fucking bitch.
I know. You were so amazing.
Come
Thank
on
you
out.
for saying that.
In a Star Wars.
You're worse than the police. You're totally worse than the police. The police wouldn't even promote it.
You happy about this? You fucking nappy-headed bitch. You happy about this?
What do you really want to call me?
Do it, you nappy-headed bitch.
What do you want to call me?
Happy about this? You with your 5 white friends?
You know what I want to say?
You happy with your 5 white friends?
You guys started all this shit.
Fuck you. Put it in your fucking film, bitch.
Film it all.
Fuck you. Come over here again. Come over here again.
This sucks. This sucks both ways, guys.
Come over here again.
This sucks both ways. Let's go. Let's get this. Come on. Come on. Let's-
You happy? Is this what you wanted? No. Is this what you guys came down on private property for? Take a picture of every one of these motherfuckers, Carolina. Now the mistake is you guys come down and this motherfucker don't want to run us.
You and I
Make sure you guys walk to the end of their
these guys know that they don't want that.
bullshit. You got no business here, motherfucker. It's on 4th of July. Party at Tennis Day. We're having fun. You want to ruin it?
Oh, what's up? So this is ours too.
Oh, yeah? Well, stay the fuck off the property, you dumb fuck.
Fine. Not on your property now.
Oh, well, do something then. Do something then.
I'm not trying to go
I'm right here, baby.
I'm not trying to go there.
This is private property. This is public property.
Let's do this.
You want me to break
Go
your
ahead,
phone?
go.
Now we're here. Now we're here, baby.
No.
No, we're going to walk this shit out.
You can do whatever you want. I really don't care. I'm not a
There's a
mean,
boundary
bad
here.
person.
Where is the boundary?
The boundary's coming up soon.
Trust me.
Cross it, yeah.
Just like the rest of you liberal fucks.
Okay, then everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Jerry. Go.
What are you doing with that motherfucker?
Jerry, you're no longer.
Because he's a person, dude. Oh, because he's a person.
He's a person.
I know. Just like
Just keep it-
when you came down and invaded us. Just like when you guys invaded us. You guys invaded us. We were having a great time and you invaded
No one
us.
invaded you.
You stupid fucking liberal fucks. That's what you get. Take your ass on. Bring it back. Right here. I said, I'll fucking take my shoes.
Hey, I'll draw a line right here.
Okay.
Keep recording you.
That was so unnecessary.
Oh, yeah, hold your heart, you little fucking bitch.
I know. You were so amazing.
Come on
Thank you
out.
for saying that. But that
All
was so
right here.
unnecessary.
Okay.
There's a better time and place to address
Think
that.
Black
That
was
was not
the
the
one
right
who
time.
started it all.
So go.
Think
I
Black
just want
was
my
the
dog.
one
I'm
who started
sorry.
it all.
You can do the dog.
My dog. Well, thank you. It's my dog.
I don't want you to feel intimidated. That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
not. I don't.
Okay.
Your dog's.
Yeah. No one's gonna do anything to you.
Come on, buddy. Don't get to me.
Please, please, please.
Punch right in the face.
Hey,
please.
stop it.
Let's just.
No, you guys crossed the fucking line.
This guy's gonna be
You
cool.
guys crossed the fucking line.
Yeah.
Then go. Then go.
Okay.
Then go.
I'm Max
Hey,
inside.
join somebody else's side if you're not happy with that.
I'm Max inside.
Come over here and hang out with us. You're not happy with that bullshit.
You threatened me.
And
You
you're
know that.
vicious fools, you guys.
You're fucking crazy.
Somebody coming up behind you, I don't know.
And you totally
fucking
threatened me.
green
You said I'm
fucking
going to
take
spend
that
all
son
night.
of a bitch.
Hey, where's the going?
We're trying to.
There's somebody behind you. There's somebody behind you.
Tape it all you want. What do you think is going to happen? Videotape it all you fucking want.
Dude, there's some. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
That's cool. Hey, I'm from Atlanta. Fucking videotape it all you want, you bitch.
You come up here and start it, you fucking motherfucking liberal bitch.
Let's go, guys.
You really started this, and that's so
You
unfortunate.
really started. You started the whole
You happy with all your white fucking
started all of
friends?
it.
All your white friends, you're happy about this, right?
He provoked
You
it.
little
He totally
bitch.
started.
You started
Come
all
back
of it.
on this side. Come
Okay,
on,
a county official right
Come
here.
on, this
And
way.
you totally provoked
You're a
that.
county official right
Come on,
here.
this
Come
way.
on, let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go.
Worse than the police.
Let's go, please. Let's go.
Totally worse than the police. The police wouldn't even provoke this.
You happy about this? You fucking nappy-headed bitch. You happy about
So
this?
now,
Please.
Fucking do it.
Please.
Nappy-headed bitch.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's not do that. Let's
You
not.
with
You
your
know what I
five
wanna
white
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that,
I want
please.
to say,
You happy with your
you
five
are a
bullshit.
poor county
You guys
official.
started all
That's
this
what I
shit.
wanna say.
Fuck
You totally
you,
started
put
this
it in
on the
your fucking
foot.
film, bitch.
You used your
Film
power
it.
Okay.
when you
Film
said,
it all.
I
Okay.
want some
Come
power.
over here.
Okay.
So go.
Okay, we're going.
Film it.
Let's go.
This sucks. This
Go.
sucks both ways, guys.
Go.
Come over here again.
Go.
Let's go. Please go.
No, do not abuse your powers again, motherfucker.
Have a good day, yo. Get the fuck out of here.
You are?
Yeah, I got an extra.
Yeah, no.
That's why we can't have peace in our country. The stupid fucks like you. You hear me? We love our country. You don't, you dumb fuck.
Fucking want to threaten me? I guarantee you. You would threaten me.
Guys, just keep leaving. Just walk along.
Just got something else to say. I want to get it.
Yeah, get it.
If you ever do that to me again, you don't know who I am. You don't know who my family is.
Okay, y'all, so as you can see, that is the altercation that happened. Clearly, these animals need to be arrested. These animals don't deserve to be on the street. These thugs need the law to come and arrest each and every one of them, including little Karen that had so much to say. And this is what mainstream media will not show you, and this is why I particularly don't really do mainstream videos, because for the simple fact it doesn't show and it doesn't give you the whole full picture of what's going on. I would urge everyone to use the address down at the bottom. Matter of fact, let me scroll down. Use the address and all of this to inquire and demand justice. Email this address right here. Please get the word out. I'm going to post this on other social media so it can get out. Let's see if we can get justice for this man, because that is just, it's unthinkable that people would hate a person so much. You have one black male with 5 other Caucasian people, and the dude was so upset that he was among the group, and the main focus, as you can see, was the black guy. You cannot say, because he was hollering out, oh, you're a liberal, this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. That doesn't excuse it. I hope every last one of them go to jail, and I hope every last one of them initially prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Because these thugs, these animals do not need to be among decent people. Okay? And that's my thoughts on it. Please drop down and let me know what you think. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment in the comment section. And I will talk to you guys later.